I'm Jen Burson. I'm the founder of Generation PR and the creator of the Profitable PR Pros community. If any of you don't know what that is, we have this incredible free community called Profitable PR Pros. Just search for it. And there's like 2,500 PR professionals all over the world. That community is so incredibly collaborative, supportive. So if you're looking for a PR community, find us on Facebook, look for Profitable PR Pros, request, and we'll let you in. One of the things that comes up a lot is around media contacts databases. What are the differences between them? What is the advantage of one over another? But I think the bigger question that people have is whether they need to invest in an expensive database in order to be legit and in order to, run an agency that gets results. Like if they can't afford to pay for Cision or Meltwater or another expensive database, does that mean they're dead in the water? And, if you don't know what a media contacts database is, it is a media list, essentially, that documents the key media contacts who might be interested in stories about your client's business, their products, their area of expertise. And these databases include journalists, reporters, bloggers, producers, freelance writers, editors, influencers across print, blogs, podcasts, and TV. And some of the challenges that we have seen with some of the bigger databases is that they are slow to react when there are changes, media moves, essentially. They are also behind on relevant podcasts and, like some of our contacts at bigger databases like Cision have said, well, it's been discussed and we're working on it. But podcasts are here now and our clients want to be featured on them. And that seems like something that they probably should include. So a little bit dated. The other challenge is, different databases that you can purchase access to, like Cision, Meltwater, Muckrack, or Prowly. A lot of them have a bunch of functionality that you are paying for that you may never actually use, which to me is kind of a waste of money, obviously, and resources. And it makes it overwhelming to use. It makes them overwhelming to use. So that's one of the things that we have been told is like very frustrating, is that people are spending a lot of money on expensive databases. But if you're just getting started, it's a way to get access, and I know that there are other features and functions, one of them being a email pitch send out. And we have been told by our contacts that they do not like, and they can tell when you are sending your pitch through Cision or another outlet that, another way that they're sending, like a Cision or Muckrack, they can tell that you're sending sort of a mass pitch. And what I was realizing in supporting our community is that a lot of these pros that are leaving big firms or just starting out in launching their own businesses feel like they are less legit and that they couldn't get their agency going without this investment because they felt like they weren't able to connect with the media in volume, or they couldn't reach the right contacts, and then building a media contacts list like by reverse engineering people's emails, which is what I did when I got my start 16 and a half years ago or whatever. That is very time consuming, and we know that. So we know that if you can't afford access to a database, it can tend to hold you back, and we didn't want to have that be the factor that kept people from getting started. To me, the number one factor for your success is your ability to craft compelling pitch angles, tell compelling stories. And if you're great at that, not having a database shouldn't be the thing that holds you back from success. So if you don't have the budget for Cision and you're kind of cobbling something together, like I said, it's great and that's how I got started, but that shouldn't make you feel like you're not qualified. And we have found it's really a mindset thing that when you know that you can reach the right people, you have more confidence when you're selling, right? When you're pitching your services, you know that you can connect. I wanted to help people overcome that. So we created a media contacts database that is peer curated. So that was the impetus for creating this database. We wanted to give everyone access so they can have a really solid pool of media contacts and give them the confidence to start reaching out, and also the confidence when they're pitching prospective clients to know that they can deliver on the results that their clients are seeking because they can reach the right people. So, we have put this together and we're really proud of it because we look at our members of our community like they're boots on the ground, right? These are people that are actively engaging with journalists every single day, freelancers. They're seeing when people move, they're seeing when people go on maternity leave, and then who they're referring those people to in their absence. We are current and up to date. And also these are media friendly, PR friendly media contacts. They want to hear from PR professionals. They know that we are sharing relevant stories for them, and strategically pitching things that are the right fit, and they're open to hearing it. Sometimes you hear that journalists don't want to hear from PR professionals. The people in our database are put in there because our members have had results working with them. So they're kind of PR friendly. So benefits of our database, with the other ones, you're paying for services that you probably are not going to need, or that might be causing your pitches to go unanswered. In our database, it is all submitted from our industry peers. So it's my contacts that I work with personally in our agency, it's members of our community and their responsive contacts. They're submitting it. It's like a co-op essentially. And we have it in a system where we can easily change information when we get a tip that somebody has moved, they've changed. We do the best we can to keep it up to date, but we're talking about hundreds of members, not tens of thousands. It's the key people at the key outlets that you want to connect with. Yeah, it's really awesome. And I'm really proud of it. It was an idea that was born out of the frustration our members were feeling at not being able to get started because they couldn't afford to be a part of a big database. It was like a brick wall for them. So there's a lot of bells and whistles with these other databases that you probably don't need at this stage in your business. The goal of our database is we want everyone to have something they can access, so they have a really solid foundation that gives them confidence, right? Confidence to move forward as a professional business owner and not just a freelancer. When you have a database, you feel more confident and you feel more legit. We really wanted to find a way to democratize media contacts. I didn't want this to feel like something that was reserved for some elite agency with a huge budget. It should be accessible for everyone, and that is why we developed this, and we bring this resource to you. And you can get access to this and start cultivating your own contacts. I just wanted to be able to give you guys a way to kick off your businesses in a cost-effective way, give you that confidence so that you can reach the right media contacts, get on sales calls with clients, and literally, if you're a great writer and you're a great storyteller and you're an expert in your industry and you can position a client, that's the skill they're paying you for. The database, it's a commodity, right? They're paying you for your ability to get them results. The database is just a little check the box. Okay, I have access, right? So, I didn't want that to be the thing that held you back. If you're great at what you do, you should be able to hit the ground running and have contacts at the ready. So that's why we created it. I think it's $297. It's a seriously no-brainer, but most people just get it for free when they join the Pitch Lab for a year.